In the top stories tonight, 50 artists registered for Sugar Mass 50's Soca Monarch, Agriculture Minister calls for all hands-on-deck approach, and statistics show efficacy of contact tracing. We'll have the details of these stories and more after the break.
Without limits, happy and free. The skin you're in with no apology. The one to seize the day. Grab an LLB, live, love, be. With LLB, live, love, be. Live, love, be. Be who you know you can be. Grab an LLB, live, love, be. Angostura, lemon, lime and bitters, live, love, be.
Showtime shop at Quartz. We got all the things you want. So many ways to shop. You can pick up curbside. It's Showtime shop at Quartz. All the appliances, electronics, and furniture you like. Showtime. Showtime. We got it. Just what you need. Yeah, Quartz got it.
Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Channel 5 newscast. I'm Mervan Thompson. Locally, new and returning soca artists gathered at Warner Park on Wednesday for the first meeting called by the Soca Monarch Committee for Sugar Mass 50. Carla Berridge tells us more.
50 soca artists have registered for the Sugar Mass 50 Soca Monarch competition so far. This according to Chairman of the Soca Monarch Committee, MJ Byron, who spoke with ZIZ ahead of the Soca Monarch Committee's first meeting with soca artists under his chairmanship. The meeting was held in an effort to set up the groundwork for the upcoming competition and allow for interaction with the artists to get feedback from them in terms of their expectations going into the competition. Byron said he is pleased at the numbers and what it means for soca in St. Kitts.
It shows that artists are willing to take part, not only take part, but artists are out there doing work, or did work while we were on, this in the heart of this pandemic. And it's a good look for the artistry and the entertainment aspect in the federation on a whole. And it just to show that, we are not sleeping. The artists are out there, the artists want to do things, the artists want to perform and want to create. So I'm glad that we have this number to start with, at least.
He said plans are already underway in preparation for the hosting of the event, though it is still uncertain as to whether or not a live audience will be allowed.
As we know, that everything, we can't say much right now because everything basically in the hands of the task force in terms of the in-person part of the show, but bet you live the show will be an exciting virtual one. But like I said, we're still waiting on the go-ahead for the in-person audience.
The soca artists were given the opportunity to ask questions and interact with committee members during Wednesday's meeting. Also present at the meeting was Chair of the National Carnival Committee, Shannon Hawley. Celebrations for Sugar Mass 50 will be guided by the theme Sugar Mass 50, Fun, Vibe, Energy. Reporting for ZIZ News, I'm Carla Berridge.
The Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis is embarking on a transformation and growth strategy for the agriculture sector that will require an all-hands-on-deck approach for it to be successful. That's according to Minister of Agriculture, Honorable Alexis Jeffers, during his appearance on Leadership Matters when he said persons from all areas of the society will have to play an active role.
There is no doubt in my mind that we can see transformation and growth in the agriculture sector that realizes significant increase in job creation, revenue generation, and a sustainable livelihood for our farmers and citizens on a whole. However, for this to happen, we must get the support of all government ministries, or farmers and farmers organizations or allied agencies, the private sector, the media and civil society, and all whose interest and future depends on this important sector.
Minister Jeffers noted that there must also be some level of shared responsibility to get the strategy up and running.
So to make this strategy work, there must be, first of all, a willingness to change, to accept new ideas, and to be pragmatic in our approach. We also have to adapt and implement all enabling policies, and most importantly, there must be strong and decisive leadership.
Reflecting on the disruption of economic development due to COVID-19, Minister Jeffers said that it is important to note agriculture remains extremely important to the development of the Federation. He said it is critically important to safeguard wholesome food for the populace in a post-COVID-19 generation amidst rising threats of pestilences, diseases, conflicts and climate change by, quote, disrupting the status quo, end quote, and being enthusiastic about the future we want to forge. Head of the contact tracing team, Joseph Markman, has confirmed that based on statistics, contact tracing in the Federation has been effective. Speaking on the most recent edition of Working for You, Markman explained the process of contact tracing.
Contact tracing is a process where we identify, assess, and manage persons who have been exposed to a disease to prevent onward transmission. If we get specifically into COVID-19, it's simple. Contact tracers, as long as they're systematically applied. Now, the contact tracing will break the chains of transmission of COVID-19, and it is an essential tool for public health for controlling the COVID-19 virus.
He further explained how the procedures have been working.
It has been effective because if you look at the statistics, you look at the numbers, you can see that other places that have not employed the stringent contact tracing that we have done, the numbers are way higher than us. So you can look at the numbers and you can see that the contact tracing has been working. Some might say, oh, the numbers went up a little higher, but they're coming back down, which means that contact tracing is and will always work.
Markman used the opportunity to commend the team of contact tracers and encouraged persons who are contacted to be willing to give accurate information. After the break, police inspector discusses offences committed against a person and vacation club employees informed about breast cancer. Stay with us.
It's time to do better. Beacon's Be Better Group Health Plan now offers new and improved options that make health insurance affordable for small to medium businesses. Good medical cover gives you a competitive edge and takes care of the people that take care of your business. Get a better plan to build a better business. Call us at 465-3333 or log on to beacon.co.tt for more info today.
Triple the joy at home as you elevate your experience with Flo's new Triple Play bundles. For the first time ever, bundle up and save on internet, TV, and home phone together for more satisfaction. For as low as $175, enjoy up to 35 megabits per second super fast internet, 70 TV channels with HD entertainment, and free landline minutes with the all-in bundle. Visit your nearest Flo store to sign up for a Triple Play bundle. Conditions apply.
It's happening again. By popular demand, we're doing it again. Yep, we're doing it again. Horseman's Furniture and Appliances is once again giving away double cash back for free groceries. For the months of September to December, every customer at the Horseman's Furniture and Appliances showroom in St. Kitts and in Nevis gets double cash back coupons for absolutely free groceries. But it doesn't stop there. Every higher purchase customer will also get a chance to win. Yep, get double cash back for free groceries and a chance to win absolutely free groceries for a year with every $100 spent on higher purchase. By popular demand, we're doing it again. Double cash back for free groceries plus a chance to win free groceries for a year. Come to Horseman's Furniture and Appliances today and expect low prices, expect great quality, expect free delivery, expect double cash back for free groceries, expect a chance to win free groceries for a year, expect the extraordinary. Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome to Bastia Art Gallery and Restaurant, located at North Independence Square Street in the heart of Old Bastia. We are open for breakfast, lunch and dinner. The fresh food and friendly faces will make you feel like a star that you deserve to be. Our chef, with over 20 years of experience in fine dining European restaurants, will surprise you with the best of culinary delights from old Europe. And our multi-talented local chef will treat you with the classics of St. Kitts and the Caribbean. Special prices for groups are available. Come and enjoy the best of Kittitian and European cuisine in one place. For your reservation, call us at 661-6877. Rain or shine, it's time to dine.
Without limits, happy and free. The skin you're in with no apology. The one to seize the day. Grab an LLB, live, love, be. With LLB, live, love, be. Live, love, be. Be who you know you can be. Grab an LLB, live, love, be. Angostura, lemon, lime and bitters. Live, love, be.
Showtime, shop at Quartz. We got all the things you want. So many ways to shop. You can pick up curbside. It's showtime, shop at Quartz. All the appliances, electronics, and furniture you like. Showtime, showtime. We got it. Just what you need. Yeah, Quartz got it.
It's time to do better. Beacon's Be Better Group Health Plan now offers new and improved options that make health insurance affordable for small to medium businesses. Good medical cover gives you a competitive edge and takes care of the people that take care of your business. Get a better plan to build a better business. Call us at 465-3333 or log on to beacon.co.tt for more info today.
Triple the joy at home as you elevate your experience with Flow's new Triple Play bundles. For the first time ever, bundle up and save on internet, TV, and home phone together for more satisfaction. For as low as $175, enjoy up to 35 megabits per second super fast internet, 70 TV channels with HD entertainment, and free landline minutes with the all-in bundle. Visit your nearest Flow store to sign up for a Triple Play bundle. Conditions apply.
It's happening again. By popular demand, we're doing it again. Yep, with...
time to do better. Beacon's Be Better Group Health Plan now offers new and improved options that make health insurance affordable for small to medium businesses. Good medical cover gives you a competitive edge and takes care of the people that take care of your business. Get a better plan to build a better business. Call us at 465-3333 or log on to beacon.co.tt for more info today.
Welcome to Bastia Art Gallery and Restaurant, located at North Independence Square Street in the heart of Old Bastia. We are open for breakfast, lunch and dinner. The fresh food and friendly faces will make you feel like a star that you deserve to be. Our chef, with over 20 years of experience in fine dining European restaurants, will surprise you with the best of culinary delights from old Europe. And our multi-talented local chef will treat you with the classics of St. Kitts and the Caribbean. Special prices for groups are available. Come and enjoy the best of Kittitian and European cuisine in one place. For your reservation, call us at 661-6877. Rain or shine, it's time to dine.
Welcome back. Inspector Kyle Griot of the Criminal Investigations Department is explaining the law on assault and battery. During his visit to ZIZ Studios on Thursday for the program Policing with You, he discussed what the law says about offenses committed against a person. The first offense examined by the inspector was assault. According to him, an assault is any act by which a person recklessly or intentionally causes another to apprehend or perceive immediate or personal violence. Inspector Griot stated what the penalties are if convicted.
The act in relation to assault is under, as I said, under the Small Charges Act, and it is section 13(1). And what he says that any person who assault or beat any other person shall be liable of a fine not exceeding $3,500 or an imprisonment for a term not exceeding 2 months.
He noted that in the case of an aggravated assault, after the evidence is presented in court, the magistrate will determine if the offense committed was an aggravated assault.
The police officer has a responsibility in dealing with these matters. And, I'm going to use the word meticulous, because they have to meticulously gather all the supporting evidence and bring it before the magistrate, because the magistrate is the one who will determine aggravated assault. Police do not charge for aggravated assault. Police will charge for assault or battery. And once they take you before the court, by presenting the other evidence in court, then is when the magistrate will determine and deem that person guilty of aggravated assault.
The inspector also spoke about the offense of threatening language and the accompanying punishments according to the law.
The Act, according to Section 9A of the Small Charges Act, it tells us, and I quote, any person who make use of any abusive, blasphemous, indecent, insulting, profane, or threatening language. So all of those other offenses fall under the same section of the Small Charges Act. And it continues, in any public place, in any place to the annoyance of the public, or attending a breach of the peace. And it continues by telling us that they shall be liable to a fine not exceeding $3,500 or to imprisonment of a term not exceeding 1 month.
Policing with You airs every Thursday on ZIZ Radio at 9:15 a.m. during the morning show with GQ. Employees and associates of the Marriott Vacation Club participated in a cancer screening and informative session hosted by the Marriott Vacation Club. The screening was facilitated by Miss Keisha Rollins, nurse and owner of Care Nursing Agency, who explained the cause of breast cancer.
Just what is breast cancer? Because we have been hearing about it, but do we really understand what is breast cancer? It is a disease in which the cells in the breast go out of control. Simple as that. There are different kinds of breast cancer though, and the kind of breast cancer depends on the cells, which cells in particular, that the breasts have an area that is bothered. Breast cancer can begin in different parts of the breast, and the breast itself is made up of 3 main parts: the lobules, the ducts, and the connective tissue.
She further explained the types of breast cancer and how it spreads, the process of metastasizing.
Most breast cancer begins in the ducts and the lobules. Breast cancer can spread outside the breast through blood vessels and lymph nodes and lymph vessels and nodules. When breast cancer spreads to other parts of the body, then it is said to be metastasized. That's when we say breast cancer now is probably spread to the lungs or wherever else, whichever organ. The most common types of breast cancer is invasive ductal carcinoma, that's another term for cancer, or invasive lobular carcinoma.
Claudia Sanchez, General Manager of the Marriott Vacation Club, was delighted for the knowledge shared.
We're so proud and honored to have partnered with Care Nursing Agency to give to our employees and associates this opportunity to not only get an amazing lecture about breast cancer awareness, but also have a health check. And it is an amazing opportunity to learn, to actually understand a little bit more of this disease and actually be able to share with our associates on a beautiful moment.
The screening was held as part of the activities in the Federation to mark Breast Cancer Awareness Month, globally observed in October. Director of Marine Resources, Dr. Mark Williams, says the participation of fishers in decision-making is important. He noted the importance during leadership matters on Tuesday night. According to him, their participation ensures that plans to transform the industry have a real and lasting impact. 7 private consultations and 1 national consultation were held to solicit the input of fishers on the plans for marine resources for 2021. The information received was used to modify the work plan for the year, according to Dr. Williams.
The inclusion of fishers and other stakeholders in the development, transformation and the management of the marine resources is the way we intend to move forward with the growth of the sector. Using the new strategic plan for fisheries sector for the period 2022 to 2031, the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis will experience economic growth. This will be achieved by the reintroduction of the high seas fishing fleet, the commercialization of aquaculture, the improvement of the fishing infrastructure at the landing sites, training of industry participants, and the commissioning of the St. Kitts and Nevis Marine Management Area.
Dr. Williams added that several other recommendations are being implemented or were already implemented.
We see in Deep Bay, an ice machine is earmarked for the area. In Sandy Point, an ice machine and cold storage facilities are being established. In Old Road, the breakwater has been completed for safe harbor of fishing vessels, and work has begun on the renovation of the Old Road Fisheries Complex building. In Basseterre, the renovation of the fisher bathrooms is almost complete, and the arrangements are being made to re-establish a fuel station on the compound.
The way forward for the fisheries sector is outlined in the St. Kitts and Nevis Agricultural Transformation and Growth Strategy 2022 to 2031, launched at the end of September this year. And finally, on the local scene, His Excellency Michael Lin, Ambassador of the Republic of China, Taiwan to St. Kitts and Nevis, has expressed pleasure at the level of cultivation underway at the Nevis Island Administration's NIA farm at Indian Castle Estate. The ambassador and his team toured the farm on Tuesday at the invitation of Deputy Premier and NIA Minister of Agriculture, Honorable Alexis Jeffers. Minister Jeffers thanked the ambassador, the Taiwanese embassy, and the government and people of the Republic of China, Taiwan for the long-standing partnership with the Nevis Island administration that has yielded benefits. He noted the continued support, including technical expertise, training, and tangible contributions to the development of the sector on the island. The NIA has invested over $150,000 in the production of fruit crops at the estate, and more than 3,000 trees have already been planted. Coming up in regional news, man hacked to death by mob in Jamaica. The details when we come back.
Here are your Horseful's Value Mart IGA Value Club Blue Tag Special.
Running October 21st to November 3rd.
IGA or Essential Everyday Breadcrumbs, $6.99. Langer's Cranberry Juice Cocktail Mixes, $9.99. Chobani Greek Yogurt, $4.99. Blue Ribbon Ice Cream, $27.99. IGA or Essential Everyday Pasta Sauces, $7.99. IGA or Essential Everyday Salad Dressing, $6.99. And now our very low weekly
value deals. Essential Everyday Mayonnaise, $9.99. IGA Essential Everyday Cereals, $7.99. High C Box Drink, $8.99. Essential Everyday Chunk and Shredded Cheeses, $7.99. Intro Drinks, $7.49. Snack Pack Puddings and Gels, $4.99. Shop smart, shop value mart. Joan in Espanol.
Sea listo y haga sus compras aquí a Value Mart.
Want to get away? Now you can.
Stop standing in long ATM lines to withdraw cash. Use your national debit or black cards to complete a wide variety of transactions at supermarkets, variety stores, gas stations, pharmacies, and more. Shop online at the most popular websites and stores for quality brands using your national debit or black cards. And take back your time to enjoy all the things that you love to do. Remember, instead of waiting in long ATM lines to withdraw cash, use your National Bank cards today.
National Bank, always here.
Showtime shop at Quartz. We got all the things you want. So many ways to shop. You can pick up curbside. It's showtime shop at Quartz. All the appliances, electronics, and furniture you like. Showtime. Showtime. We got it. Just what you need. Yeah, Quartz got it.
Welcome back. Investigations are underway into the mob killing of an unidentified man who was hacked in Landui district in Jamaica, as some residents disregarded the rule of law, taking justice into their own hands on Wednesday. We hear more in this harrowing report.
A case of mistaken identity. Some residents of St. Thomas disregarded the rule of law on Wednesday by taking justice into their own hands, brutally hacking a man to death in Landui district in the parish. Head of the St. Thomas Police, Superintendent Alison Byfield, spoke with our news team.
7:30 a.m. this morning, the police responded to reports of a injured man in the Carriers Road area of Landui. The police proceeded to the scene and they saw an injured man laying on the ground on his back in a pants, a blue jeans only, no shirt. The police called for assistance and the man was placed in a service vehicle and rushed to the Princess Margaret Hospital, where he was pronounced dead.
Police reports say residents believed the man was Davion Bryan, the person of interest in the abduction of Felissa Prussia and Winshea Barrett last week in the parish. Bryan is still on the run.
We're not sure of the identity of this person. There's an identification card floating around. We're examining it and we are trying to contact persons who can identify this person.
Meanwhile, Member of Parliament for West St. Thomas, James Robertson, is reminding the residents that mob killing is a criminal offence for which they can be arrested and charged.
From mistaken identity
to whatever it is. It's a criminal act that has taken place. A man is dead. He is not known or not well known to the community because my checks are with individuals who know everybody here. This is a community I personally know well. This is where my mother is from. So this is just one more death, one more crime that the police have to solve. Because I am not sure that this has anything to do with even mistaken identity. The community, if you notice, is very calm. It's not reacting as if they have any blood on their hands as a community. So the lynching and tying to the Landway community and West St. Thomas, the thought that a lynching took place at this time is early.
Robian Williams for CVM Live.
President of the Trade Union Federation in St. Lucia is calling on workers who are not unionized to do so at the soonest. He is encouraging them not to fear intimidation from their bosses. Don Nicholas tells us more in this DBS News report.
President of the Trade Union Federation, Julian Monrose, made it clear that it is the right of the employees to form or be a part of trade unions in keeping with the law of the land. He was speaking in the context of a situation in which employers threaten or even follow through on their threats to fire workers who attempt to become unionized. Mr. Monrose chided employers who, while exercising their right to become members of organizations like the Employers Federation or the Chamber of Commerce, deny workers their right to join a union. This practice, Mr. Monrose added, is unlawful.
And to say the same thing to the employers. The employers have their association, the federation. They have the Employers Federation. They have the Chamber of Commerce that they freely associate, and nobody interferes with that. And so therefore, it is actually unlawful for employers to interfere with the right of workers to be unionized.
Mr. Monrose says the Department of Labor must carry out its responsibility to protect the workers.
These areas of government need to step up their game and to ensure that workers have the confidence that when they attempt to join trade unions, employers will not interfere with that.
He says when employers interfere with the process, they must be called to account in accordance with the law. For the DBS News World, I am Don Nicholas.
And coming up, India celebrates 1 billion COVID-19 jabs. International news is next.
Imagine having the luxury of putting all your trust in one insurance company and being able to enjoy a life to the fullest without having to worry. Well, don't imagine. National Caribbean Insurance is here to take care of all your insurance needs. Insure your life, vehicle, boat, home, belongings, and your future. At NCI, we make it our business to ensure that you enjoy every stage in life. We serve, we protect, we satisfy. That's NCI.
India celebrated the milestone of administering 1 billion COVID-19 vaccine doses, with the government promoting the achievement with song.
India is celebrating the milestone of administering 1 billion COVID-19 vaccine doses, with a song and dance. The government on Thursday promoted the achievement with musical and other programs across the country, and special illuminations of national monuments, even as a recent drop in inoculations worries healthcare providers. Prime Minister Narendra Modi marked the occasion by meeting staff at a hospital in New Delhi.
आज 21 अक्टूबर
October 21st, 2021 has been scripted in history as India has crossed the 1 billion mark of administering COVID-19 vaccine doses.
100 करोड़ वैक्सीन डोज का आंकड़ा पार कर लिया है 100 साल में आई
Now the country has a strong shield of 1 billion vaccine doses to fight the biggest pandemic in the last 100 years.
डोज का मजबूत सुरक्षा कवच है
Rajesh Dare is a healthcare worker at a vaccination centre.
उत्सव ही है ना हमारे लिए
It's like a festival for us, as 1 billion doses have been administered, and with the efforts of everyone, the pandemic has been controlled in Maharashtra and the entire country.
The World Health Organization, which relies heavily on India for supplies to its global vaccine sharing platform COVAX, congratulated the country for reaching the landmark. After a slow start in January, India's immunisation campaign has covered 3/4 of its 944 million adults with at least one dose, but only 31% have received both doses. Nearly 90% of the vaccines administered have come from the Serum Institute of India. It produces a licensed version of the AstraZeneca drug. The SII has more than tripled its capacity since April and can now produce 220 million vaccine doses a month. Ministry officials are urging people to get vaccinated fast, especially as the ongoing festival season of family gatherings and mass shopping raises the risk of a new wave of infections.
Pfizer and BioNTech said a booster shot of their COVID-19 vaccine restored efficacy to 95.6% against the virus, including the Delta variant, according to data from a Phase 3 trial.
On the fence about getting a COVID-19 vaccine booster shot? This might help. Pfizer and its German partner BioNTech said results from a late-stage clinical trial demonstrated a 95.6% efficacy rate of guarding against the virus, including the highly virulent Delta variant. The trial results released Thursday were based on a study of 10,000 participants, 16 years old and older. Among those who got the booster shot, only 5 came down with COVID-19, compared to the placebo group, which saw 109 cases of the disease. The vaccine makers said the median time between the second dose and the booster shot, or the placebo, in the study was around 11 months. The two companies say they will submit data from the trial to the FDA, the European Medicines Agency, and other regulatory agencies as soon as possible. Booster shots from the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine and the Moderna vaccine have been approved in the U.S. and Europe for older populations and for those who are immunocompromised. The FDA also gave the green light on an extra shot of the one-dose Johnson & Johnson vaccine and said Americans can choose a different shot from their original inoculation as a booster.
Up next in sports, young Sugar Girls under 17 women win against USVI, and West Indies thrashed in final men's T20 warm-up match. Stay tuned.
Imagine having the luxury of putting all your trust in one insurance company and being able to enjoy life to the fullest without having to worry. Well, don't imagine. National Caribbean Insurance is here to take care of all your insurance needs. Insure your life, vehicle, boat, home, belongings, and your future. At NCI, we make it our business to ensure that you enjoy every stage in life. We serve, we protect, we satisfy. That's NCI.
First up in sports, the young Sugar Girls are off to a good start with their 4-1 victory against the USVI in the CONCACAF Under-17 Women's Tournament. Andre Huey has more.
The St. Kitts and Nevis Under-17 women's team got their CONCACAF tournament off to a great start with a 4-1 victory over the U.S. Virgin Islands on Wednesday at the IMG Academy in Florida. Sharima Blake scored the first goal of the match for the Sugar Girls in the 15th minute with a beautifully executed shot into the back of the net. 10 minutes later, Michaela Gums added a second goal to give the Sugar Girls a 2-0 halftime lead. Unfortunately, team captain Michaela Gums scored an own goal in the second half in the 56th minute, but Trisha Nisbet and star striker Jazara Claxton ensured the St. Kitts Nevis team remained in the driver's seat, adding 2 more goals in the 77th and 4th minute of stoppage time, respectively. Coach Earl Jones was pleased with his team's performance, though he pointed out there was room for improvement.
Could do a lot better. Kudos to them. We won the game, because we lost the game, but there's a lot of room for improvement. We still don't want to kill them too much and make them feel like we actually lose the game when we win. But, I mean, we have some areas we need to sharpen up on, and we will have to do that for the upcoming game.
He was also a bit disappointed to have conceded a goal.
Well, anybody will be disappointed about that. But at the same time, that's the game, you know. Sometimes you do things to try to stop goals from scoring, and then, hey, something just pop up. Just after we go and come again. That's the game.
Prior to the match, Coach Jones was brimming with confidence and believes the team will excel in the tournament.
Man, preparation is extraordinary. I can't even find words to express myself. I mean, the sporting staff have been doing a very good job. I mean, on and off the field. Andre, if I stay here all morning talking about preparation, trust me, I wouldn't stop.
Captain of the team, Malaika Rouse, shares the same confidence as her coach that the young Sugar Girls will excel in this tournament. She explains why.
The spirit is high, right about now. Everybody right about now is confident, really willing to play, and willing to win the game today.
What makes you so confident?
The training, coaches, the staff, working together.
St. Kitts and Nevis is in Group A with Dominica, the U.S. Virgin Islands, and Suriname. The Sugar Girls will next play Suriname on Friday. The St. Kitts and Nevis Football Association congratulates the team and wishes them all the best as the tournament progresses.
West Indies men received a thrashing by Afghanistan, only 56 runs into the final T20 World Cup warm-up game in Dubai on Wednesday. ABS's Joel Wayne has the results from the warm-up matches.
Afghanistan won the toss and opted to bat, and the decision paid immediate dividends. The opening pair brought up the 50 partnership inside 5 overs. O'Shane Thomas, Obed McCoy and Ruston Chase were taken to the cleaners, with only left-arm spinner Akil Hussain providing any semblance of control early on. Hazratullah Zazai and Mohammad Shahzad put on 90 for the first wicket, with Zazai making 56 and Shahzad scoring 54. A score in excess of 200 looked on the cards, but the Afghans' run rate began to drop following the loss of the 2 openers. And 2 excellent death overs from McCoy, who finished with 2 for 43, and Andre Russell, which collectively picked up 3 wickets for just 10 runs, restricted Afghanistan to 189 for 5. The Afghanistan bowlers then pinned down the West Indies with Mohammad Nabi bowling through his full allocation of overs straight up. He registered 2 maidens and took 3 wickets for 2 runs. Chasing 190 for victory, the Windies were 50 for 3 after 10 overs. Chase in particular found the going tough batting at number 3 with just 18 runs off his first 29 balls. But he eventually reached an unbeaten 54, but a win never looked possible and the West Indies limped to 133 for 5. Nicholas Purran hit a 26-ball 35. In other results, India beat Australia by 8 wickets and England defeated New Zealand by 13 runs. Elsewhere, Razi van Dawson made an unbeaten 101 as South Africa pulled off a 6-wicket win against Pakistan. Joel Rain, ABS Sports.
When we come back, we'll have another look at the stories that made the headlines.
Whether you're at home or abroad, ZIZ's social media platforms help you stay connected with what's going on in St. Kitts and Nevis. Keep up with daily events by liking our Facebook page. Follow us on Twitter at ZBC Online. Like our pictures on Instagram and subscribe to our videos on YouTube. Also, you can watch us live on the ZIZ mobile app and our website, zizonline.com. No matter where you are, ZIZ is just a click away. ZIZ Broadcasting Corporation, reaching you wherever you are.
Recapping the top stories. 50 artists registered for Sugar Mass 50's Soca Monarch. Agriculture Minister calls for all hands on deck approach. And statistics show efficacy of contact tracing. And that's the end of the ZIZ Channel 5 newscast. Thank you for staying with us. I'm Mervan Thompson. Bye-bye.